fingers crossed that this very exciting indie folk band can crack some major festivals in 2023. Would you please welcome Axe the Ivory?
Thanks, Dad. I paid him to say all of those nice things. So nice to be here. The first song we're going to play is called Stevie. And this is a song about when you spend $100 on a clairvoyant instead of seeing a mental health professional. Yeah, the response means maybe you've all been there. Oh, why don't you say what's on your mind? I'm barely holding on, you're breathing out of time. I don't know how we got so bad. I'm only honest when I'm really fucking mad. Honey, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't afraid to die. Honey, I'd be lying if I said I didn't lay awake staring at the ceiling. So what's it gonna take for you and me? Cause we're talking to Steven. I keep talking to him even if he does not hear me. For the best part of the year, you left it there before you grabbed your signed copy gaslight anthem and you disappeared. Honey, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't afraid to die. Honey, I'd be lying if I said I didn't lay awake staring at the ceiling. So what's it gonna take for you and me? Cause we're talking to Steven. I keep talking to him even if he does not hear me. Honey, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't afraid of dying. Honey, I'd be lying if I said I didn't lay awake staring at the ceiling. So what's it gonna take for you and me? Cause we're talking to Steven. I keep talking to him.
Can I have some more guitar, please? In the front.
I promise that's the only song that has a swear word in it. And I wanted to cut it out, but every time I do, I don't know. Then I forget the whole next line. So. It changes each time, you know. Your body's warm, but I don't know where you're gone. And it's getting close to dark, and I'm nowhere close to home. And I'm done chasing you the storm.
First I'm gonna say I was gonna let today, and if I didn't, I'm because I maybe I don't know to stay away.
You're bouncing around like a ball in a pinball machine. Give me another dollar, give me another dollar, and maybe I'll get clean. I don't want you for who you are, I just know while you're chasing dreams beside me, I get distracted from the hole she left in me. Then maybe you'll stick around. Maybe you'll stick around. Well, it changes each time, you know. Your body's warm, but I don't know where you're gone. It's getting close to dark, and I'm nowhere close to home. And I'm done chasing unicorns, they always run straight into the storm. First I'm gonna say I was young today. If I didn't have my blinkers on, maybe I'd have known to stay away. You're bouncing around like a ball in a pinball machine. Give me another dollar, give me another dollar, and maybe I'll get clean. I don't want white picket fences, I just know why you're chasing dreams beside me, and we'll get caught up in the glow. You lied in me. Maybe you'll stick around. Yeah, maybe you'll stick around. Yeah, maybe you'll stick around. Bouncing around, ball in a pinball machine. Give me another dollar, give me another dollar, maybe I'll get. Bouncing around, ball in a pinball machine. Give me another dollar, give me another dollar, maybe I'll get. Bouncing around like a ball in a pinball machine. Give me another dollar, give me another dollar, maybe I'll get. Bouncing around like a ball in a pinball machine. Give me another dollar, give me another dollar, maybe I'll get. Thank you. Thank you very much. This next song is called Swallowing the Pill. This is one of our last EP, but it's been really fun actually reimagining some of our old stuff because we've, the band kind of started with Benny and I, but we got Paul Cooper on banjo and mandolin, which was really exciting, and we've recently got Mark Osterveld on bass, so that's been great. And if you don't like, so Mark and James Lovell, who's on percussion, are the two people who move. So it's really nice to have those people in the band, whereas the rest of us tend to stare at our feet. So that's been a nice addition.
Asked the question, she said, don't know when, but I know it's coming round. So we carved the name into the sidewalk and we stopped halfway down. So young, we couldn't even read it. We knew what it meant. So young, we couldn't even read it. But we knew what it meant. Now your bald head is shining in the sun. Don't make me throw a party, invite everyone. Now your bald head is shining in the sun. Don't make me throw a party, invite everyone. Not to ask again, so she didn't have to hang her head and avoid answering. And we pretended not to know the things we knew were true, so we didn't have to lie again. So young, we couldn't even read it, but we knew what it meant. So young, we couldn't even read it. We knew what it meant. Now your bald head is shining in the sun. Don't make me throw a party, invite everyone. Now your bald head is shining in the sun. Don't make me throw a party, invite everyone. Don't think about it, don't breathe in the water. Don't tell yourself you're gonna be okay. Don't breathe in the water. Don't tell your friends you're gonna be okay. You're already swallowing the pill. Swallowing the pill.
Thank you. This next song's called Small Talk, and it's actually about this place where I grew up, and I guess just, I was sort of thinking about growing up here with my brother, and we had to get along because there was sort of no one else to hang out with out here. And luckily we do, he's a legend. And like welding sidecars to BMXs and digging holes to China and all the kinds of things you do as a kid, and then, having to grow up and get a job and not having quite as much fun, but they were the good days. Sorry, Rosie. It's okay, Ben. Give me some of your small talk. Can't look in the eyes these days. All the shit I won't admit gets me wishing that I learned how to pray. When I was a kid, I heard sound of your voice in the parking bay. We used to build rocket ships and race cars that'd carry us away. So give me some of your small talk. Can't look in the eyes these days. Step out the back door. You know that they're coming for me before I sleep, 'cause I'm 10,000 miles away. Bought at everything I could buy, said bye to every single statement I could get my hands on. You could get your hands on, you could get your hands on, get your hands on. Give me some of your small talk, can't look in the eyes these days. Step out the back door, you know that they're coming for you. And when they ask me, I won't pretend I don't know you. And when they ask me, I won't pretend I don't know you. Man walks down the street, says, why am I short of attention? Got a short little span of attention. Oh, my nights are so hard. Where's my wife and family? What if I die here? Who'll be my role model? Now that my role model is gone, gone. He ducked back down the alleyway. Roly poly little bad faced girl. All along and along, there were incidents and accidents. There were hints and allegations. Give me some of your small talk. Can't look in the eyes these days. Step out the back door. You know that they're coming for you. Then when they ask me, I won't pretend I don't know you. Then when they ask me, I won't pretend I don't know you. Clearly we didn't write the end of that song, but it always used to come into our head when we sang our songs, so we just thought we'd make it extra reinforced. Okay, so this is a brand new song, and when I say brand new, I mean last week. This could go horribly wrong. Did anyone have an imaginary friend as a child? Did anyone have one as an adult? Yeah, you should probably keep that to yourself. But this is about my imaginary friend, Helena Hertzakova, who was named sort of after the first female Russian astronaut in space. It's very elaborate. I had a lot of time on my hands growing up here. And yeah, when I was a kid, I really wanted to be an astronaut. And so in primary school, I wrote them a letter to see if I could get a job to NASA. And Mum and Dad somehow got an address in the States. And 6 months later, I got this letter back from them that sort of said, look, if you work really hard and do these subjects, you too could be an astronaut. And I didn't take any of their advice. But they also sent me these really beautiful, like, big posters of galaxies and planets. And so I created a spaceship in a cardboard box. And yeah, that's what this song is about. Oh God, okay, so I'm in different tuning, so Ben's going to have a chat to you now.
James is going to have a chat to you. Okay, so yeah, it's really hot tonight, which means the guitars are out of tune all the time. It's like when we're all under pressure, we might see it manifest in strange ways, such as your guitar going out of tune.
It was in a completely different
That's all
tuning
I've got.
from the first song.
I've got one in tuning. Oh, okay. What joke is that? Okay, all right. An Irishman walks into the library and says, "Can I have a pint of pale, please?" And he's like, "This is a library." And he's like, "Oh, sorry. Can I please have a pint of pale?" Okay. That's all I've got. It's the only joke. Okay. I should have told a longer joke. A Scottish man walks into the library and says, "Can I please?" Yeah.
Sorry. Okay. Right.
That was too fast. FYI.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Sometimes I just want to get myself off of this earth. Just me and Helena riding shotgun in a big black hearse. And I do not have the answers to your questions or what it's all worth. But I'll be orbiting the sun by the time you get home from work. They would take me. Do you think they'd send an envelope of galaxies in the post? And maybe I could build a rocket ship inside this cardboard box, and I wonder what I'd take with me and who I'd miss the most. Sometimes I just want to get myself off of this earth. It's just me and Elena riding shotgun in a big black hearse. What it's all worth, but I'll be orbiting the sun by the time you get home from work. I think that's the end.
You didn't tell me that you changed the chords.
Hey?
You didn't tell me you changed the
Oh
chords.
yeah, we changed the chords about an hour ago and forgot to tell Ben. Sorry. That's okay. Okay, so we're going to do a couple more acoustic-y ones. So Bri Taylor, who's up the back there, we're so lucky. She's an amazing cellist and has very kindly agreed to join us this evening. Woo! And this is a song that Ben co-wrote with Miles Mayo. So anyone who knows Special Patrol, it's a song that he's written with the lead singer from that band. Just while we're getting set up, I just wanted to do a massive shout out to Kaylin Hames, who played in the Mangers this evening.
What a voice.
What a voice.
So good.
And if, you know, you're, like, if that's what you're doing now, I don't even want to know what you're doing in 5 years from now, because you're amazing. So.
I do want to know what she's doing.
Yeah, I also do. Yeah. So follow her on social media.
Said the star to the moon, I am leaving with the sun. Got to go someplace else, just the way these things are done. And the moon, she felt confused, wasn't that enough? She shone bright, they had left her with no love. So turned darkness to the night. Don't you think of me as leaving, much just spinning through a different air. You can still see the ring I'm leaving. You're the gem that kept me here. You may only see your shadow, cause you got your mother's eyes. But I see you from every angle, every other angle cannot be a lie. Don't you think out in that cabin, all we ever really knew were tears. I was upstairs, I was up all night, I was working on new ideas. Well, I know darkness, I know fear, the quiet pain that's always there. I saw you were getting scared, should've showed you that I cared. Hope you try not to remember, I hope I cry so you don't forget. Swear you're all that really matters, no, we only ever did our best. We left it all out on the field, Tomorrow night couldn't strike a deal, but we see you from every angle. Every other angle, you're a goddamn steal.
Thanks, mate. An Irishman walked into a library.
I knew if I left it long enough, you'd have to. We do, I mean, I know Mum and Dad run the place, but we feel so lucky to get to play here.
Absolutely.
And in particular, like when he rang and said, just wondering if you want to do the opener for Kings and Associates, we were like, yes, because we saw them play last time and just, yeah, one of our favourite bands, so we're pretty just stoked to be playing on the same night as you guys. Okay, this is a song that I wrote for Mum and Dad.
Will you drag me down when I'm somewhere in between? 'Cause all I've got is gravity. Cause I'm an anchor to you. You're an anchor to me. A fool who'll fall for a dirty line every time. Cause I don't own a single thing that means anything. Just wanna pick up the phone and call my mother. Just wanna have one last laugh with my brother. Hear my dad sing.
temptation and uphill crawling. We're always loaded ammunition in someone else's gun. What if it's just another feeling that I can't outrun? 'Cause I don't own a single thing that means anything. Just wanna pick up the phone and call my mother. Just wanna have one last laugh with my brother. Hear my dad sing. Thank you. We've got 3 more songs, and yes. And this is a new song of Benny's. Not to be shamelessly self-promoting, but yeah, so we're called Axe and the Ivory, not Bats in the Library. But we're starting to think that might be the better band name, so maybe search both on your preferred streaming platforms. Yeah, okay, we're ready, great.
Favorite place, bamboo sheets, movie films, female leads. They are kind and they are there. Future you looks up to me like I do you. You are so small, how you grow, how you feel, I hope I know. More than 2 days out of 7 in a row. Do you think there's a heaven, do you know? Do you think there's a heaven, do you know? Any more space in the week, 'cause then we both know A and B. If not defeated, then tomorrow I'll be greeted with another day a little closer to you. Do you think there's a heaven, do you? Do you think there's a heaven, do you? Do you think there's a heaven, do you? Ooh. screen. And I tried to be more present than yesterday I had been. But I'd be lying if I said, coming home to tuck you into bed. I just hope this will suffice. If this is truth, I'm telling it twice a week. And I know that every Sunday I'll be lying home in bed, and we can breathe the same air and not be anywhere near. Still I can hear your voice alone, dancing through my telephone. And all that gets to you is me. Each night I receive a symphony about the simplest little things. I believe in it all when I hear you say. Know that I'm still here even when I'm gone. I got a heart full of brand new bands and a life that still needs drawing on. Take them away, I'll be alright without them. Just paint me a picture where I'm still in it with you and your brother, your mother, together. More than 2 days out of 7 in a row. More than 2 days out of 7 in a row. Do you think there's heaven? Do you know? Do you think there's heaven? Do you know? Do you think there's heaven? Do you know?
Thank you.
Okay. This is the song that we released a couple of weeks ago. Which I learnt an important lesson that when you record a song, often you do things vocally that are really hard to do live. Mostly, like, I realised the whole song recorded was me doing bits so you could breathe. So trying to do that live, sometimes I feel like I'm going to pass out. It hasn't happened yet, though.
40 degrees though.
It's 40 degrees.
I don't wanna light this fire, I don't wanna make it on you. I don't wanna argue about you, I don't wanna admit I was wrong. In a standoff on your front porch, what are we holding? What are we holding strong? I don't wanna argue about you, I don't wanna admit I was wrong. Is it better if we say something? Is it better if we say something? It's a mystery how every night you come inside and you bring the cold. Now you and me, we used to fight it, but even that now is getting old. This is gonna hurt like hell, knowing who we really are. I'm circling like a seagull around the driveway in your dad's parked car. It's only lonely if you pretend that you are fine. How to tow a losing line and make it back to shore in time. I was looking for sinking, but they're making me swim. Thank you. So this is our last song. I just want to say a massive thank you to all of you. You've been such a lovely audience, so thanks so much for listening. I also want to say a massive thank you to John on sound, who's a very close family friend, great sound tech, amazing. And to Geordie for recording things. He recorded our film clip, thank God, because we're pretty awkward people, so he managed to do a good job making that less so. And I just wanted to say one final thank you. Dad, obviously, he always stands up here at the end of a show and thanks a lot of people, but I just wanted to take this opportunity to acknowledge what an amazing thing he's built and how much work he's put into this. It's a pretty special space, so...
Said I'm not the same as you. If only you knew what you're doing to me. If only you knew what you're doing to me. If only you knew what you're doing to me. If only you knew what you're doing to me. You move by the words, I move to the sound. You hit yourself so quietly in cracks. You're only just finding your way out. Singing, I wanna be a ballroom dancer. I wanna be a ballroom dancer like you. I wanna be a ballroom dancer. I wanna be a ballroom dancer like you. Singing, I need a bell for the vacant people, staring at the walls and the posters, keeping every one of them in line, packed in close, tucked in tight with your sardine arc and your dreams packed hard, and you're going slowly to the bottom of the ocean with me. If only you knew you're sinking with me. If only you knew you're sinking with me, you. If only you knew you're sinking with me. If only you knew you're sinking with me, you. So take it away. I don't need it no more. I remember the times you caused me pain. Worrying about the clothes you wore. Haven't got time to get dressed, no sorry. Gotta pack my life for good. Half an hour, 'cause you need to be somewhere so soon. And the black bag on the dining room table, I'll give him the keys to a door that's not locked for me. Singing, I need a bell for the vacant people, staring at the walls and the posters, keeping every one of them in line, packed in close, tucked in tight with your sardine arc and your dreams packed hard, and you're going slowly to the bottom of the ocean with me. If only you knew you're sinking with me. If only you knew you're sinking with me, you. If only you knew you're sinking with me. If only you knew you're sinking with me, you. away.